Hi guys, today we're having a look at perimeter. Now perimeter is the distance along a boundary shape. Okay, so a frame goes round the perimeter of a picture, so it would go all the way around. Okay, a soccer pitch, which is what I'm showing you here. So a soccer pitch would be if you walked all the way around the soccer pitch, that would be the perimeter. So in order to find the perimeter of this shape, we would say, well, this length is 105 meters, and this length is 105 meters. The width is 68, and the width here is 68. So you would add up. You would say 105 plus 105 plus 68 plus 68, and then you would equal them all together, which you can do with your calculator. Okay. Another way which we can do it is we can say, let's just move ourselves up a little bit, we can say perimeter equals, okay, and when we start doing this, I want you to put in your, which one you're using. For just number one, I want you to actually say which formula you're using. So you could either say perimeter equals 2L, which would be my lengths, which is the long ones, okay, plus 2W. And you know that in algebra, when numbers are pushed right together, it actually means 2 times L plus 2 times W. And in this case, let's move it up again. We said they were 105 and 68. So it would be equals 2 times 105 plus 2 times 68. And then underneath that, you would write down, we want them all to go up. We would write down what that is. So 2 times 105 will be 210. And 2 times 68, oh gosh, I'm not very good. 68 and 68 will be 120, 136. So that'll be 136. And then you add them all together and you get 346 meters. Don't forget to put that in. So that's how you'll set it out for me. Now, there is another way which you can do this. So let's go on to our next slide. Okay, so if we look at this one, we've got a square. Okay, you can see they're all even shapes. Okay, let me take away those marks because I just want you to look at the picture properly. Move, 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 move. Move. This rubber doesn't work very well, does it? Okay. So if you have a look at it, it says P equals 4L. So that means 4 times your length. And your length is exactly the same because it's a square. So, and the way they show that, they've got one little line and they've got the same line, the same line, the same line. That tells you that all the lines are the same. Okay, so always remember that. Now, if you look at this one over here, can you see they've got one line, so that side and that side is identical. And then they've got 1, 2, 1, 2, which means that that side and that side is identical. So for that one, you're going to do the 2L plus 2W. Or if you find it too difficult, you can just add that side plus that side plus that side plus that side. And this one, you're going to go 4L, which is 4 times L. And because it's all exactly the same measurements on each one. All right, let's go to our next slide. Our next slide, please. All right, so this is an example. Find the perimeter of each of these shapes. Now remember we said if they've got the same lines all the way around, it says that this one's 4.5 centimeters. So that's 4.5, that's 4.5, and that's also 0.5. So we're going to go P equals 4L because they're all the same. And we're going to go 4 times 4.5, which we're going to put into our calculator. And it's going to say, let me move this up. Move up, please, for me. There you go. Which we're going to say is 18 centimeters. So it's 18 centimeters. So that tells us what that one is. Let's have a look here at this one. Now, remember we've got 2 lines there and we've got 2 lines there. So this is 6.3 meters and then so will that be. This is 4.1 and then that will be 4.1. So for this one, we're going to go P equals 2L plus 2W. Right, so what is 2L? So our long sides are, our length is 6.3 times 2. We have to move ourselves over for this one. There we go. 6.3 times 2, put that in brackets, plus 2 times 4.1. All right, so we add that 6.3 times 6.3 is 12.6. And 2.41 will be 8.2, I think. Yep, 8.2. And we add those all together, and we get 20.8. And what is it? Meters. And we say that's our one. All right. Now, complicated. What happens if you get a shape like this? Now, remember, perimeter is as if you're walking all the way around the outside of the fence. So over here would be 25, so you would go P equals 25. Then you're going down, and they're telling you it's 10. Now, they haven't told you how much that is, so we have to work it out. So what we do is we look here. This whole side is 40, right? And so would this whole side be 40 all the way to there? But we've cut it off here at 25. So therefore, we've got how much left over? So if we said 40, take 25, that's 3, that's 1, that's 5. So we've got 15 actually over here. Okay, that goes this way. So even though it's dropped down, it's still the same. It's still exactly the same length. Okay, so we'll say 15. Now, we don't have anything on this little chap here. So we know the whole side is 20. And we know that this little bit here is 10. So this little bit here must also be 10. Plus 10. Right, now we need to do there. Plus 40. And then we go up. Plus 20. And we add them all together. And we should get 120. And what is it? Meters. Okay, so a little bit trickier, but definitely something you can do. So I want you now to go and do 6.2 for me.